This edit has been completely recorded by Wally. We've got Wally recording YouTube videos before GTA 6. I've already had the Insta360 Luna Ultra for over 30 days by now. Insta360 introduced some wild new features to these gimbal cameras that makes it look like it's the most advanced gimbal camera out there today. Is it advanced enough to replace my DJI Pocket though? For this video, I collaborated with Insta360 and I was able to receive the Luna Ultra around 1 month before the official release. And that's why I'm now able to share with you the shots I recorded with the camera and also the experiences I had. There's a download link below, so you can download the footage yourself and play around with the footage and see what you think of it. I will also feature a ton of samples throughout this video. Keep in mind, it is a sponsored video, so not a true review, more like a showcase of the camera. I do not own the Pocket 4 Pro, so I cannot make a real comparison to that camera, but by looking at the images, all I can ask you is, on your next shoot, do you want to record with Wally or a traffic light? Alright, so the Insta360 Luna Ultra Dual Lens 8K gimbal camera, co-engineered with Leica. The box, the inside of the box. Nice little carrying case, it's actually not too little. And inside of the carrying case, there we have it, the camera. We've got a external battery, or the power grip as what they call them. Comes with a 1/4 inch screw thread and tiny tripod legs. Interesting. Then the camera comes with a Insta360 Mic Pro transmitter. I'm actually using it to record right now, but this is what it looks like. Camera comes with another little grip that has the 1/4 inch thread and the tiny tripod legs. And then of course, the Luna Ultra itself. Let's have a look at it. Luna Ultra comes with the protective cover and you can just open it by clicking there. Booting up the camera is super easy. You just switch the screen. And look at that. There is a tiny little rubber thingy here for putting in an SD card, but the camera does have internal storage. And then of course, what everyone is already talking about is the modular screen and microphone. So I'm really curious to try this out in real life and see the use case for it. And then snapping it back on is super simple. You just go like that. So that's the camera, that's how you turn it off. And then if we look at the protective case, there is space for filters. If we want to make good, nice looking videos, I obviously do need ND filters. So a couple days later, they send me this package right here, ND filter set. Comes with a little protective cover from Insta360 as well. So the ND filters are magnetic, so you can just simply put them on there like this and they snap on perfectly. The cover is magnetic, so you can easily store them inside of your cover as well. You can fit all three in here, 2 over here, and then place the camera on top. So let's see what all this stuff can do. So on the very first days of using the camera, I immediately started using this zooming feature. I zoomed in on lots of nice things, but also on some shitty things. Oof. Yeah, great zoom though. What surprised me the absolute most during all of these days of zooming into things and recording with the camera is the stability. I know the camera has a physical gimbal, so it is something that you can expect. But just looking at the footage being zoomed in all the way, also recorded with one hand, seeing how stable it is still very impressive. Apart from allowing you to get a closer look at your image by zooming, you also get rid of this wide-angle action cam look. Your footage starts to look a lot more cinematic. So the Luna Ultra has 2 fixed lenses. So how is it possible that you can choose multiple magnifications then? It's called lossless zoom. And that means that at certain magnifications at 2 times and 6 times, it's cropping in on the 8K image that you're recording. And that means there's no pixel quality loss, But as I said before, you are capturing less light, so you have less light information, so your image can get a bit muddier in low light scenarios. What's also impressive is that when I was riding around on my bicycle on the bumpy canals, even when I was recording with one hand going pretty fast, you still get an incredibly stable shot. I'm 100% sure that those types of shots recorded on my FX3, for example, would turn out horrible. That's a pretty sick shot. So the 3x magnification uses the 60mm lens. The 6x magnification is equivalent to a 120mm lossless zoom by cropping in on the 8K sensor. And the 12x zoom is equivalent to a 240mm lens. Quite insane. Now it is quite a big crop on the sensor, but because the camera is always so stable, it's still very functional. To find out when the switching between the lenses happens, I did a little experiment. Welcome to this scientific experiment on figuring out what lens uses what magnification. And it's very simple. We use a leaf and we're putting the leaf in front of the lens. And the reason you can't see it right now is because it's on the different lens. So when we start zooming, we're now at a 2x magnification, 3x magnification, and that's where we can see the leaf being in front of the camera. And that means at the 3x magnification, the camera switches from the 20mm lens to the 60mm lens. And I'm now using the face tracking feature of the camera, and it's super simple to use. You can just simply press the little joystick and it starts doing it. And I didn't really expect to be using it because I usually try to focus on the things that I'm filming. But I've noticed that it's actually quite cool for vlogging because you can really focus on the things around you, focus on the things that you're saying. And you don't really have to worry about whether you're in frame, whether things are in frame correctly. It's almost like there's a little camera person inside of the camera. Look at that. He's doing a great job at it. Okay, we're doing a shot going towards him because it looks way sicker. During these first days, I also took the camera to the skatepark to test out the slow motion features and find out whether you can make some high-speed action shots with this camera. I really like how the shots turned out. The slow motion looks great and the stabilized shots look very high-end. A couple days later, I started using the tracking feature on a cat. On the day of me recording the cat, I also used the wide-angle lens attachment. Before I wasn't really sure what the use case for this would be, and now I know. It looks really fun because you can get really close to your object, and it makes it look really big because there's the wide angle, so it has kind of like a macro lens effect. One thing I really think they thought of and is nice is that you're also able to use the ND filters with the wide angle lens attachment. That's definitely nice. The Luna Ultra has a tiny modular screen and microphone. I think there's actually some really useful use cases, especially if you're a solo filmmaker. Look at this, we're able to control the camera, turn it on, it's up there. We can see the live feed on the screen. There we go. But we're able to control the camera, switch it around completely, switch it back around, turn it off, and it turns off. And I gotta say, that is really, really cool. And I know people said the modular screen was gonna be a gimmick, but I really believe that for solo filmmakers, there's gonna be so many useful use cases for that thing. And it also features as a microphone, so the audio you're hearing right now comes from the modular screen. Dope. So if you buy the Luna Ultra, you get one of the Insta360 Mic Pro transmitters that you can see right here. It's really good. It records 32-bit float internal recordings. So no matter how loud you talk, there's never digital clipping. One of the cool things of this microphone is that it allows you to find an image or create an image. And because of the e-ink, it looks like it's a sticker and it stays there. So some people have called it a gimmick, but I gotta ask you, does this look like a gimmick? Or does this look like a gimmick to you? Or this one? Or this? What about this one? It's definitely cool because you can put brand names on there for whatever brand you're recording, and that will definitely get you bonus points. And because it's e-ink, it only draws power when you're refreshing it. There's something oddly satisfying about changing the image and seeing it put in place. The Luna Ultra is also the king of quickly capturing loads of nice looking still shots. When I was cycling around in Amsterdam trying to capture still shots, I didn't even have to step off the bicycle. Because of the horizon leveling in the gimbal and just the stability of the gimbal, I was able to quickly capture lots of nice looking still shots, even when I was zoomed in. For the people that are considering buying the Luna Ultra, check out the link below because the first 10 people that order it through that link get a free black mist filter for the Luna Ultra. You can also click on that link for more information about the camera, the wide version of the camera, and just the different bundles and pricing. I'll also make sure to link some downloadable footage of the Luna Ultra so you can play around with the footage yourself. Make sure to get the iLog to Rec 709 cube file so you can really do some color grading. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Check out this video right here. It's YouTube's personal pick for you. See you in the next one.